So I want to talk to y'all today about something. So, they were saying the Confederate flag is racist and all that? No, it is not racist. Now, if you see this right here, you'll notice there's an X on it. That X stands for the cross of St. Andrew, the Saint Patron of Scotland. He was also the second disciple of Jesus Christ. And so, whenever he was crucified, because he wanted to be an X because he thought he wasn't as good as Jesus, so he was put on that X. For 3 days, he'd pray. And whenever people would feel sorry for him, the third day, they let him down. They were going to let him down. They actually got where he could move out, and he fell down dead. Now, this whole thing about the Confederate flag, this ain't really the Confederate flag. This is not. This is the Tennessee battle flag. It really is. And no, the real Confederate flag is the stars and bars. Then after that, there's the stainless banner, and then the bloodstained banner. The bloodstained banner, basically, it has a red stripe on it, and it's like a white flag with a Confederate symbol, and it's on the left side. Well, the red on it stands for the blood of the Confederate soldiers who shed their lives on that battlefield. Now, this whole Civil War thing, it was never about slavery. Okay, so right before it even started, the North decided to tax the South. Well, it was a 4-point tax. Well, it was a 4% tax, and, well, we didn't want to pay that. Not only that, but it would actually make all Southerners literally lose everything. Well, Lincoln invaded the South. He had ships he sent to Fort Sumter to collect all the tax money from the Confederates he was going to steal money from. Well, right the day the Civil War started, we fired at Fort Sumter. Now, they fired at the ships there too. Them ships had taxpayers there who were going to steal the money from the Confederates. They were going to steal. It was not about liberating slavery. It was not. In the South, there wasn't hardly any slaves. They were poor. In the North, there were several slaves. A lot of slave owners. In fact, General Sherman, he owned slaves. General Grant owned slaves. He really did. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The Confederate, they fought for Southern independence and religious persecution. They really did. Now, during Sherman's march to the sea, he burned cities. He burned the churches there too. I've seen pictures and stuff, and I love history. I go to museums and stuff anyway. Sherman, he burned churches. He burned cities. He killed innocent Southerners. And you know what? People today, they just look and laugh at us. You shouldn't be ashamed of your heritage, and you shouldn't let people talk crap about it. It's our heritage, and we must protect it. It's part of American history, not just Southern history. We must preserve our heritage for future generations. We can't let the leftists destroy us. We really can't. Even though they want to destroy it, basically, if they destroy it, they're destroying Christianity. They really are. And the whole Confederacy cause, it was actually for Southern independence. And yes, when they talk about states' rights, they were talking about the states where they would actually have their own power for the states. It wasn't, and it was so the North wouldn't control them. Now, the North were aggressive. They were very aggressive. And honestly, in my opinion, the South should have won. Because if we would have won, right, if we would have been so much better. It really would have. I mean, you wouldn't see this much hate as you do. And now people who want to destroy the Southern heritage and all that, well, basically they're just people who want to destroy Christianity in America. Now, this whole LGBT movement is against God. Islam is against God. I don't care what you think, it is against God. And they are destroying America. Now, whenever I saw this on the computer a while back, well, there was this church, and it was actually a Confederate church. They were taking the cross off of it because it was offensive to non-Christians. You know, and that made me think, well, the reason why America is becoming so bad is because we've took God out. And honestly, if we brought God back to America and we solved all this and got along, ended the sin, then it would be much better. But no, the leftists and these insane people, they just want to destroy Christianity, and they want to destroy our heritage. It was never about racism. It wasn't. And if you want to talk racism, they say all them riots from the 60s and stuff, from the civil rights movement, they say that was all in the South. It wasn't just in the South, it was in the North too. I've done my research, and what I found, they had them riots in New Jersey as well. New Jersey. And what were they attacked by in New Jersey? The Ku Klux Klan. They really have. I'm ashamed of how these idiot liberals want to destroy our heritage. It's disgusting. It really is. Enough of the bullshit from liberals and Democrats. If you learned your history, you would find the Confederate flag as a Christian flag. And if you paid attention to the flag and its history, you would actually find out that the X of the Southern Cross on the Confederate flag is actually the cross of St. Andrew, the prophet after Jesus Christ. And if you say the Civil War was fought over slavery, you're dead wrong. You really are. And do not understand the history, the real history, why the Civil War was fought. The North was charging the South taxes, and the South